Everyone keeps saying the world is becoming multipolar, but what does it actually mean, being multipolar, and why does it perfectly explains India's foreign policy today? Because most people think that India's foreign policy is confusing, but it isn't. Understand here, earlier the world had one boss, the United States. That was a unipolar world. Before that, during the Cold War, there were two bosses, the US and the Soviet Union. That was bipolar. Now, a multipolar world means something very simple. No single boss, multiple power centers, each strong in its own way. Here's the interesting part now. Decades ago, one Asian leader explained exactly why India behaves this way. Singapore's former Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew was asked, "Are we moving towards a multipolar world?" His answer was very clear. Yes, there will be America and China, and India will go its own way. So he meant that there will be America and China, and India will go its own way, not subservient to anyone. This was not flattery. It was a strategic explanation of India's behavior, and it was a very strategic observation. And if you look very closely, India's actions today follow this logic perfectly. Why India is different? India is not built to be a junior partner. It is a civilizational state, a large market, a regional power, and politically independent. So India does not like going with one camp forever. Instead, India prefers strategic autonomy. That's why India works with US and Japan in Quad, buys defense equipment and energy from Russia, competes with China but avoids permanent hostility, leads platforms like G20, Global South, soon BRICS as well. India is not neutral. India is flexible. Let's talk academically. So when people say India is confusing in foreign policy, it's not confusion, it's multipolar thinking. And the former Prime Minister understood this long before the world caught up.